Hey everybody. Today, Mrs. Love and my father talk plants. So there's a few different kinds of plants. I'm not going to steal it away, whatever it is, but some are edible. And so at some point in time, Mrs. Love's going to cook them up. So dog's tooth, for example, there's some leaves that she's going to, or Trout Lilly is what it's called. And she's going to cook up some stuff. But we're going to show you that. And so hang on to your britches. Let's go. So we're looking at, what are we looking at here? Really cool leaves.
And that's what gives it the name Trout Lily, because of the mottled coloration of the leaves.
That's a nice open one right there that they can see the flower.
Yes. You got the stem coming up, a couple leaves coming off, and then we got the flower.
There it is.
Just brown on the inside.
Yeah, stamens in there.
I know I'll always find Trout Lily when I'm picking fiddleheads. They seem to go in the same season.
Yeah.
Which tells me that.
So, and they, even though they have flowers, they generally spread not by seeds or whatever, but by vegetative, just the roots going out and coming up somewhere else.
Is it a runner?
Yeah, to some extent, they form those little bulbs, crumbs, or whatever they're called.
Yes. I'm always good at remembering like the name, the easy name, like the Trout Lily name, but not what its real name is either.
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, my mother always called them dogtooth violets, and they have that name in here as well.
And so did my mom.
And the name dogtooth I read here comes from the shape of the little tuber or crumb or whatever it's called. Mm-hmm. It's white and looks like a dog's tooth.
Oh, okay.
So you wouldn't know that unless you dug it up. There it is there. Says Trout Lily often blooms before the snows even melted. Young leaves and tubers are edible.
Oh.
Wow. So tell us about tubers.
Must be boiled first.
So for those who don't know about tubers, what is a tuber as opposed to a root or?
Well, a potato is an underground stem, or you might call it a tuber. Ooh, you got me.
Is it just because it has more of a mass to it, or?
Yeah, it's a mass from which the plant grows.
Okay.
When you dahlias and so on, you can buy the little tubers or whatever that you plant in the ground.
They're kind of like a bulb, but they're
they're like a bulb,
but more elongated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But there must be a more scientific difference, which I'll have to look up.
Yeah.
So it seems to me a root is just something that gets smaller as it drops down and around and through the soil, and a tuber might have some more mass to it and bulb out.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So that has a tuber to it. You have to boil first.
Yeah, you have to boil them, and it's when they're young. Like so, I would guess right now would be a good time to. Should try some.
We should. Let's do that. You know what else I found out this week that you can cook and eat, and I'm having some this week, Mike, is hosta. Did you know that when hosta's first coming up in the garden, before it starts to open too much, if we take it like it is this week, you can cut off like 5 or 6 from each of the plants, and you can stir fry them like you would asparagus. Any way that you would cook asparagus, we could cook hosta. Yeah. Now Nicole eats them every year and says they're better than asparagus. So There you go. There's a tip for eating from your garden.
So anyway, if you look like here, you got just leaves everywhere, right? And so they're just starting. So if you come back here in another few days, this will just be a mass of yellow flowers.
Okay.
So it said to boil these, right?
That's what it says here.
Want to read it to me one more time, just so I know what I'm doing when I go home?
Yeah, the mottle leaves give the plant its name, common English name, as the markings resemble the brook trout. Dogtooth refers to the appearance of the corm, C-O-R-M, which is long and pointed and white and shiny. The young leaves and tubers are edible, and
His picture.
it must be boiled first. By midsummer, the plant sheds its leaves because the trees that it grows under leaf out, and the shade, they can't tolerate all the shade.
Well, Joel, we can cook some of these for lunch.
Why not? You got a pot?
I have a pot.
Oh, wow.
I have a pot, and I have
I'll watch and then see if you guys don't get sick.
I'm going to believe the book if it says they're edible. Is that enough?
Sure.
Okay. I can cook. There's like
just gotta have a bite.
of them here if you want me to get more.
So what we have, we dug in the soil there, and I thought that the stem was coming down too long, and I thought the tuber would be close to the top of the soil, so the soil would have been right there. We came down this far, and lo and behold, if you dig down further, you get one of these right on the leaf, and that's not far down below the soil, but this is way down. So you can see on my hand how far that tuber goes. And the dog's tooth. Looks like it was branching off to another one. So cool.
You guys are gonna have oodles through here. Like, that's what they look like before they come.
And those are the old seed, or the spore bearing things there.
This one?
Yeah.
That's lung lichen.
Yeah, it's not fresh. The tree's dead, so it's not looking real good. Usually they're more of a green color.